And we have the full strategy breakdown from Evan, who's going to be showing us how he became over 500k funded as a total using this simple strategy that he's going to break down with us in today's video. Remember, if you guys learned something and you want to try it on a new challenge, link in the description below for no time limit, 8% profit target, 8% or 10% drawdown as well, 1 step and 2 steps. So link in the description below and 15% off of your funded challenge. Let's get to the video. Well, we're back with our part 2 with Evan, and he's going to be showing us 2 trade breakdowns and explaining a little bit of thought process, the setup as an overall, so you guys can learn and earn. So thanks, Evan. You want to go through this first trade with us?
Yeah, so this first one, all I trade is the 15-minute pretty much now. I used to dive a little bit into the 5-minute along with the 15-minute, but now it's just really the 15-minute is where I'm finding my entries. But I'm also using the daily with my analysis. But again, entries are always going to come on the 15-minute, which is going to be on the right side of the screen. Right now, it's pretty much all in trend. L50s are usually in my favor, which will go, that's on the bottom here, this yellow line on our TDI. That's really just the market sentiment for the day. In this case, you can see the changeover of day. It's perfect since changing over, so it can be swapping, which would mean it started in the buy zone, now it's in the sell zone. But it's been perfect all day below that 50 value. Price actions making lower highs, lower lows. And so the flags just the A2 signals. That just means it's a potential trade, but we do not just take them all blindly. I really refine them all out and take one a day of these. So with this one, I find my best trades recently just through looking at my own trading and having a call with Tom, James, and Austin. We just saw through my own trades of how I can make it a little bit better. My best trades come off this little faint white zone of the Asia range low from a changeover of day to 1 a.m. And their best one is the new low of day, first pullback. So like even just that small little switch of like it has to make a new low before it pulls back. That turned out to be a lot more profitable than just any retest to the Asia range low. So this first one is really what I'm looking to get into. You can see the daily shifted down to 8 below the 21. So now I'm in line with that as well. The black line is my VWAP from just the start of the day. We're under that. Stop loss is near high of day, above that yesterday low. Everything just made sense to want to short it as it's making lower highs, lower lows. And I just trust my edge now, like new low day, first pullback. That's where I'm finding the best price to sell it, the highest price, rather than it used to be. Maybe an A1 would be the next candle bounces for a breakout to continue. We would sell that. But now you're getting a worse price. You're getting like a lower price down here. But I want to get the highest price and trade it as it's going bullish. It can be tough for some people to want to sell it as the next bar, as that previous bar just went bullish. You kind of, people don't like that. It's just tough for some people to swallow to try to call the turnaround. But it is a pullback strategy. And then, yeah, I'm really only kind of looking for 1R in my trades now. A little bit over 1R. It's 1R, take majority of the size off, lock the stop at just above or below break even on this one, and then let it ride. If it wants to go to 2R, 3R, 80R, then great. If not, if it comes back, I'm really just looking for 1R and just snagging my wins, bagging them on top of each other, keeping a high win rate rather than trying to stretch it to 4R. And you can see this one goes 2R before it comes back to entry. But I try to hold on until 4, I get nothing out of it. So just snagging my quick movers just keeps it simple.
What win rate are you trading at the moment?
And right now it's about 69, 71 from the start of the year. And that's just from, again, it used to be some 5 minutes, some 15 minutes. I took a few hours, but now it's just 15-minute. And slimmed down the watch list a little bit to only like 6, 7 Forex pairs, and then the 2 indices. So it used to be a lot bigger of a watch list.
That's nice. That's nice. So you basically you've identified the trend from the daily time frame, and then you've confirmed it with the 15 minutes. Like you said, there's lower highs and lower lows, and then you've got your moving averages in favor. And then I love the fact that you refined this, as it's definitely a testament to you putting in the work, because as you said from the Asian, once you've made a new low and then pulled back, you're able to have a higher probability setup and a probability trade, because it's kind of like it's like edged in, if that makes sense, like edge that trade. So then you know you're going to either retest that or make a new low or do your trade. Then you've got a 1-to-1 R majority of the time. This one like tap 2R, but you're just looking for 1-to-1 in general with a nice win rate. It just makes trades a lot easier. And I have realized 1-to-1 R as well in general do provide a lot higher win rate, because that movement is a lot more secure as well. And really and truly, it's just down to, I think, the person and the individual and what you like. Most trading strategies work, most risk to reward work. You just have to make sure you have the right win rate for the right risk to reward to be profitable at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I've also had people tell me, or on a coaching call, say like they hold till 3R two and a half,
Mhm.
3, 4R. And like,
Yeah.
as that sounds great. If you could prove it to me. So like we went through all his trades. We had a Google sheet that tracks all our idea generations, just markups that we studied, but also the physical trades we took. I averaged them all out. And for that guy specifically, the average mover went 0.96R. So like it wasn't really even going 1R.
Mm,
So I'm like, in no way, shape, or form does holding till 2R make sense. When it's
mm,
saying on average, it goes 1R, barely.
mm,
So you're better off holding and taking it full at 1R. Like holding
mm,
till 2 is literally just a gamble. It doesn't say it's gonna go there. It doesn't say on average it goes 2R. So like
mm,
that's when people just they want to swing for 4R, but then there's people that like actually have a plan in place of like, oh, my best trades go around 4 or 5R. I'm gonna try to hold till 4. Okay, that makes sense. Like if my biggest mover goes 2.5R, why would I try to hold till 5? What makes me think it's gonna go there? That's just
mm,
gambling. It's just wanting to make 5R,
mm.
not knowing that it probably could go 5R. So there's a big difference there.
And the probability and the market structure and what the market actually gives you in general, they're two different things of what you
Yeah.
want and what is actually it's telling you.
So we've got one more trade to break down, but I just wanted to quickly remind you, don't forget 15% off, link in the description below if you want to start your funded challenge. Now let's go on to the second trade where he pretty much rinses and repeats and explains how he took this trade.
You got one more trade we can go through so people can learn and learn?
This is literally the same
Beautiful.
thing, just inversely now. This is a long. The
Love
higher
that.
highs, higher lows on the bottom. So again, don't know if I pointed out that I literally just made a video on this, but just made a new high of day with these small pins here, slightly higher than that previous one. So it's a new high. First retest after that new high to that same zone that we just looked at in the other one of Asia range high. You see the L50 on this one's a lot more in the sell zone than that
Yeah.
buy zone. So like, why did I take this compared to that other one that was fully in my zone? But it's the first break and retest, great. So if we look at the left for the daily to help me get in line with wanting to long a 15-minute L50 like this, it pins down intraday on this move here to the 8 EMA and holds it. Now it's flipping back bullish. I know it could want to just continue in that bullish trend, which is the daily. I mean, you can see the JPY just trends higher for the last month. So I want to be in the longs more than
Yeah.
shorts, just regularly. So it pins down, can't hold below the EMAs. Now it's back above. Trend is bullish. I'm just going to continue riding the trend. As today, it's making higher highs, higher lows. I get a good level, a good stop loss below this previous structure, and the VWAP giving me the space to hold that higher high, higher low structure. And this one goes 1.6R. Again, this is to 80R, but 1.6R comes back down. If I'm trying to hold till 2, 3, I get nothing on this. So it's just
One up.
tracking my trades, knowing how far they go, what's the win rate. And you can see it's in 45 minutes. I'd rather
Mm,
trade for 45 minutes, be out of the trade and done, than have to sit through a trade for 4 hours to try to get 2R gambling wise and see it chop around. It's like I'm in and out. That leaves me less time to make stupid decisions, want to hold on, get greedy, like all this different stuff. I'll get in, get out, look for the next best trade, and do it again rather than try to
Listen.
swing for a home run.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that. I love that. The rinse and repeat kind of thing is the most important thing as well, and understanding that you've got this data, and that's why you're confident in it because it sounds like you've definitely done more than enough refinement and back testing to have that data, and then you know what your edge is, which is the most important thing in trading. You have to keep refining and understanding your edges, and overall, then you know how to trade, right? Because that edge is different for every single person. What you see, how you trade, the instrument, how the maturity of that instrument. There's all these kind of fun stuff as such to speak. But yeah, that was awesome, man. Thank you very, very much for that. Really appreciate you sharing these charts and stuff like that so you guys can go and get at him. Cheers, Evan. Appreciate your time, bro.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you guys are enjoying these kind of chart breakdowns. Let me know, are you guys enjoying these chart ones more or the interviews more where we ask them more questions and learn about their story more? Let me know. I feel like it's been a bit mixed review so far. Some of you guys like the charts and some of you guys like the interview, but I'm just curious to know which one you guys like more. Drop a comment below and we'll see you in the next interview. Champ out. Peace.